Let me tell you the story of the Nightfall Market, a demi-world that blooms where dusk kisses the riverbank, where shadows are as slippery as lies and just as dangerous to trade. And let me tell you of Thalia Nott, the half-elf monk who walked between ink-black lanterns and learned that shadows remember more than the light does. It starts when the market drapes her town in twilight magic. Every stall hums softly with wares that defy reason, curios that give luck for an evening, baubles that glow with stolen secrets. But one stall, it changes everything. Under a tangle of black ribbons, a vendor sells borrowed shade, fragile strands of shadow that undulate like living veins. Each ribbon promises something peculiar: the deft fingers of a master thief, the steel spine of a wartime general, but at a price, a piece of you that you might never get back. Thalia sees customers burn with unnatural brilliance, an artist who colors her canvases with genius but forgets why she ever picked up a brush, a soldier whose blade hums in concert with their new shadow but cannot shake the feeling they were once a wooden toy, hollow inside. This trade drags at something deep in Thalia. Her training as a monk taught her shadows are a map of our truths. Silent, yes, but expressive if you learn their language. Yet here, shadows are tamed, bartered, torn free. Her steps falter, her muscles coil. She does what she often does: listens. For among the gasps and haggling, there is something more sinister, a scrape of unmapped footprints. "I've found thieves who steal gold, and thieves who steal time," Thalia murmured, her lips a careful line. "But shadows, what kind of pit in your soul takes that?" She is quiet, reserved, yet steady. But tonight, protective like dusk itself has bristled around her, following a trail invisible to most, a path betrayed by how shadows flicker without owners. She finds herself allied to two unlikely companions: Rurik Broadbarrel, a grave cleric whose solemn demeanor serves as a moral anchor against this eerie trade, and Jinx, a tiefling sorcerer whose curiosity about edges and otherness makes her almost too eager to dabble in such temptations. It's not companionship Thalia seeks, but their insights might steady her hand in what must come. The trio arrives at the heart of this mystery, a hidden forge beneath Nightfall Market, where shadow itself is reshaped. And there stands Corv, the vendor of despair and despair's remedy. He is a broken man, his fingers burned and calloused from years of wielding a life's fire he lost too soon. His tools glow faintly with enchantment, inscribing shafts of night into lengths of silk that whisper with stolen memories. Thalia confronts him, her voice like the slide of a knife unsheathing. "You're stitching together people who are torn, yes, but look at the gaps you leave behind them. Do you call this salvation?" Corvey straightens as much as his bent frame permits, a shadow of his former vitality. He whispers, They tell me I save lives. I give those too broken away to be useful, to matter again." Conflict simmers in the shadowed enclave. There are no harsh blows exchanged. This is not the brigand's brawl or the knight's quest. This is bargaining in all its human gruesomeness. Thalia does not wish harm. Neither does Corv, but the question neither can dodge: who deserves these shadows' gifts, and who pays the cost of unraveling? In the end, Thalia chooses a path few would tread. She offers a compromise crafted between dusk and discipline, a way to rebind shadow to its owner without fully unraveling the stitched lives Corv has touched. Rituals marked by consent and lit by ritualistic lamplight become the lifeblood of the market's future. Thalia places her palms together after the first binding, an invocation of reflection, and vows that no shadow shall wander unguided. As for Corv, his trade is not banished, it is tempered. The market hums with rules now, rites of consent lingering like old folklore but enforced like sharpened steel. Some pockets of darkness remain exchanged, yes, but with neighbors watching, and families carving their names beside those who dare reform themselves. What would you sell if your shadow could be bartered for courage or skill? What are you unwilling to lose? Shadows hold our edges and our scars, whisper our fears in delicate strands. In the end, even Thalia cannot escape trading small pieces of herself to mend the mistakes others made. Would you keep your shadow whole or leave fragments behind? Remember to like, subscribe, and suggest the next tale by firelight. Perhaps your story will wander here next.